I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.
Got to take the intro out. Oh, well. What do we got here? Batman manifests trillions of dollars every day. That's a fuck ton of money. What's up, Negasonic? All right, let's jump in.
What up, what up,
Troy?
what up, what up? Yo, 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 yo,
Margaret?
yo. All right.
Margaret.
So we're going to talk and get paid to talk right now. That's what we do over here. I don't know what y'all do, but that's what we do. But yeah, first order of business, right? We all know reality. Reality has been explained completely to a T on here for years now, right? I've been doing my thing for decades in front of everyone. So, you know, folks can't act like they don't know reality or know what it is, because that's why I spent all this time working hard,
Sticky, what
putting
up?
work in
Bruce legit.
to make sure that there was never a doubt about reality. Really. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Blazy, what up? Hair is all dead, Negasonic.
It is just funny how all these corporations and companies operate the same way, and the so-called women operate the same way. If you pay attention, you'll notice a very common theme in society. And meanwhile, none of them are doing anything. None of them. Like I said, I'm the only one actually accomplishing something of worth here and of value. The value is limitless and astronomical. And this title is 100% true. It's how I became the only self-made trillionaire of all time. Yep. And still am in equity. There we go. Another honk. Some more support. Pretend in front. Pretend in front. Ah. Oh, that's hilarious.
John Cole.
Like, if you ain't heard about me, that's on you. You know what I mean? I ain't worried about it, that's for sure. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, folks. Have no idea. You have no idea who I am. No idea how powerful I am. It's hilarious. Give me a sec.
Give me a second. I got to fire off some shorts real quick. God, he did too. Good thing we are a little bit behind. I just the thought process where he's live streaming where he has to fire off a short. It's just mind-boggling. Good Christ. Seriously, Joey?
And we're back. But yeah, man, it'd just be hilarious to me. It'd be funny as hell. Like I said, we're going to keep on pushing no matter what. Because again, we doing something of actual value here. You know what I mean? The value is limitless, man. I already built the empire. Like I said, I have the entire infrastructure built. I've manifested my entire life through God, with God, They already gave me the message and download, said it's about
Oh, see what up?
manifesting. It's about what I'm speaking that creates reality. You know, which makes a lot of sense because it's the truth and I've done it before. I've literally done it before. I used to record songs and music talking about getting rich, and I manifested it and got rich. That's why folks is in their feelings. You understand? It never had anything to do with me. It had to do with me doing well and winning and succeeding. You know what I mean? If you ever pay attention, you'll always notice the folks that are always talking and have something to say
There's your hero.
are folks that I don't really pay any attention to. Folks that I don't talk to.
He don't pay no attention to us.
No.
Folks that are in groups that I never even acknowledged or gave the time of day. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I said, like with all them little jobs and everything on 6th Street and then bars, I never took that seriously. That was just literally me trying to get by and make some money in the meanwhile. While I was putting everything together, I mean, these folks don't want to acknowledge I was living out there in Lytle, right? And bought a whole trailer, living like a celebrity out there for a minute. I was all through San Antonio. Like I said, sold a 50-acre property for $100,000. Did a lot of things at that time.
I like how he always buys,
right?
Or he talks about whole stuff. Like he didn't
Like,
buy half a trailer. He
what
bought a
can
whole
anyone
trailer.
realistically say? Nothing. You understand? Like I said, I'm here for me. I'm here to take back what's mine. I'm here to win. That's exactly what I'm going to do. You understand? Nothing can stop me. That's how I feel. 100%. We've got to be smart. Got to make good choices. Do the best that we can.
Except a stinky leg and an abscess
That's
tooth.
it. That's all we can do.
He's rotten
Like
at
I
both
said,
ends.
I ain't had a friend in the world this whole time. Folks never wanted to see me win. That's the truth. Never. You know what I mean? That's why I'm doing this for me. I'm winning for me.
You heard of
Not anybody
burning
else.
the candle at both ends.
Feel me?
We're rotting the hobo at both ends.
And like I said, if I get money, I'm seeing something up here.
What the hell?
If I get money and I'm able to manifest this with God and God bless me, like I said, I'm keeping my money. Keeping my money. I'll bless the right people. I'll put them on.
But I ain't gonna bless no doctors, though.
I'm gonna help the people who help me at all. The people who are there for me, I'm gonna bless them and help them. Everybody else, it's whatever. Truthfully.
I don't even need 2 feet.
I
You know
love
what I'm
it,
saying?
man. I love how folks is in their feelings.
I just hop around on a pogo stick, 1 foot.
It is absolutely hilarious. What we got going on up here now?
What the hell?
I bet it's more cones. Look at that. I got the traffic all slow. If you're going to be picking up cones, why not just put down cones?
You know, like when you drive a car, you start seeing that car in the road everywhere. Oh, I'm seeing cones everywhere I go.
Say, Joey, you ever stop to think maybe if people are working on the roads, they want traffic to go slower? Maybe that's the whole point?
Get the fuck out of here.
Nah, we need to get these cars going as fast as possible while people are walking around in the street.
That's the holdup. They need to go faster. Then there won't be any cars. What's he? Is that his heart?
All right.
Ah, fuck.
So yeah, my back is actually feeling a little bit better.
So it was
awesome.
Back.
Right.
Okay.
It was his side.
It was the hook from the trash can.
Yeah.
The buckle.
leather strap.
So it must have been that. The strap was
His-
fucking with him.
His strap-on malfunctioned.
Jesus.
But like
Going to the hospital for
I
that.
said, you
Jesus.
made it clear as day what it was. You know, like I said, if it was up to these folks, I don't even know, bro. You know, these folks, like I said, they made it clear. So
No,
okay,
not
that's
me,
how all
Ledgeview.
y'all feel. No problem. No problem, bro. Watch, I'm telling you, when I manifest these billions, trillions of dollars, millions and millions and millions, when I got so much money I don't even know what to do with, because God promised me this and told me it's coming, I'm not sharing a dime. Nothing. Keeping it to myself, and I'm building my empire. I'm going to help the folks who help me.
I ain't
Who
sharing a
bless
dime,
me.
but I'm
I'm
gonna
going to
help
make
folks.
sure I help. Outside of that, it is what it is.
It's like a kid
Come
guard
on,
this
man.
toy box.
Yeah. Outside of that, I'm
Joey,
doing me.
I wouldn't even bless you if you
I got to
sneezed.
have every dime. That money got to go into this Batman project. I've been Batman for 3 years. The real Batman. I'm going to
March, April,
continue
May.
to push forward no matter what, man. That's what the game about. You know what I mean? Look at today, bro. Today should have been impossible, bro. There's no way I should have been doing them lives, but I did it. You know, this is what folks don't get. Everything in the material world, right? You're supposed to be trying to get away from. You're supposed to move in the spirit.
Oh, Ledgeview, that stream, nigga? God damn, when was that? That was fucking back in December, I think it was. If that's the one you're talking about.
But these folks don't know how to do that because they're not spiritual. God, the spirit of what? God, the Holy Spirit. It's all spiritual, brother. So if you ain't moving in the spirit, you ain't living in the spirit, well, then you ain't doing nothing. It's just the truth. If everything is about material possessions, right? And you only worried about what you can get and money, you ain't even on the journey. That's why it's funny to me when them type of folks talk, because it's like you do understand who you're talking to, right? You do know that, like I said, I mean, I've done my thing everywhere in
Like
the
I said, man.
hoods and boroughs in New York, San Antonio, everywhere. Like I'm known everywhere for real, in the streets. You know, I'm real as it gets. And that's my thing. I just always looked at it and thought, well, people are going to show love and acknowledge reality. Then I realized folks ain't real. That's been the problem since day one. See, the ones who talk the most too and make up all these stories.
Frost, how was your pizza?
It was good. I was supposed to eat one slice now, one later, and I'm really high, so I just ate both.
Hell yeah.
None
That's
of it is
efficiency.
sis. Ain't none of them real. You know who real? Tyree Sneed. I'm real. You know who is real? Tupac. I was watching some footage. Tupac stood on business, man. Tupac walked right in and stood on business. You know what I mean? Tupac was about it. I don't care what nobody says. He stood on business. He stood up for what's
How well did
right.
that work out for Tupac?
Completely. You know, back then
He
it was
did.
a different time. Now it's a whole lot harder. It's a lot more difficult. The way everything works is way more difficult. You know what I mean? And that's just a given because, you know, of time. The more time goes by, the harder the system gets and the worse things get. This is a different time, man. I don't know. You know, I think that's why Tupac was in his time. Because in this time, I'm a lot like him, you know, and this is a different time. You got to be smart. You know, you can't make no mistakes.
Sheriff, I'm
You gotta
feeling
be
kind of
smart.
hungry. Could you send me a picture or something?
But like I said,
Hell yeah.
I've done it before and I'm going to do it again. I'd do it 8 million
Wasn't enough
times if
cheese
I
or
had to.
crackers.
I'm going to manifest this money.
I believe we have
Excuse
both
me.
cheese and crackers.
Well, it wasn't my dinner, so I didn't want to, you know.
Yeah,
fill up
but
on
3
cheese.
crackers and 3 slices of cheese, Sheriff?
Hey.
What are you, a fucking toddler?
I'm on a diet.
Watch. I'm going to manifest
my
this
box
money and
juicy
I'm going
right
to
here,
get
too.
rich cash all over again. I already got the equity. I'm telling you, I got bat caves, indoor and outdoor. I'm going to utilize all these places and areas that I have full access to too. They're going to be a part of what I do as Batman. I'm
Yeah,
incorporating every resource
I have a
can.
shamrock. I know how that goes.
I'm going to talk to folks and expand. I'm going to get all this going, dude. While y'all are sleeping on me, I'm still building every day. You know, I can't control what happens with the money. I need financial support. I need boatloads of money to come in. Like God promised me and told me, I need it, man. That's how I can get this done. That's how I can do this. You know what I mean? And I got the whole infrastructure built. I'm a genius. I put this all together. I knew exactly what I was doing. I told you, everything will come together. The dots will all connect, and it did. And I said, and then
he put
the
together
last thing for me to do is just
a
going to be to rebuild
tablecloth,
the money again.
a Timu
This is all part
vest,
of my genius plan,
and
brother.
a Party City
Because
mask.
it ain't my plan, it's God's plan.
Genius.
Color by
You know what I mean?
numbers
And that's
booklet.
what all of you
Yeah, I'm pretty
have
sure
to
he stole
understand.
2 of those items
And I
and
know
had
you
an
understand by
ex-girlfriend
now.
pay for 1 too.
He put it all together, though, Frost.
Yeah, they all know I'm
Genius.
moving with God. They all know I'm a
I
representative
don't know too
for
many
God.
businesses making $500 a
I'm
year.
the representative for God. Give me a minute.
That's how you avoid paying taxes. It's genius.
Oh, I keep thinking about. I wonder if
We
there's
gonna
a way
keep
I
on
can
moving
work
forward.
less hours and
Another
make
beautiful
more money
day.
because of
Another
the way
amazing
taxes
training
work.
day. And like I said, I don't fake nothing over here. I also got downloads coming in though, talking about
Earlier, he was imagining
reality.
that somebody was going to hire him and then immediately send him on vacation, a paid vacation, like right after they were hiring him specifically to send him on a vacation.
Signing bonus and a paid vacation.
Dream
Or he'd
big,
lift a
Joey.
finger.
which is how I'm going to be losing passion
Fucking
for everything.
stupid.
And that, you know, the world wants this and that, and they want you to constantly be excited. And, you know, like I said, it's all fake. And I'm a real person. And that's the thing. I'm never worried about how other people do things because they're all doing it wrong. And it says that that's what I'm going through, is that you lose passion for everything, connections, everything. And
He's
it's the truth.
depressed.
I'm going through it. And it's part of my journey.
He's gonna cry
it's
today at
because my
some point. He's
consciousness
been
is
on a roller
expanding.
coaster of emotions.
Okay. And where
Yeah.
I'm at
It's a
now,
very
is that
sad
my
Batman.
frame,
I think the
like,
mania
my
is running out,
circumstances are
and he's spiraling into depression now.
You know, that could actually, well, that could be true. Because, like, when you go through, like, manic episodes and shit, it's like your adrenaline surges, but that can only go on for so long. And then
Yeah,
once the adrenaline wears out, he's
Kansas
going to
does the
crash
same
big
thing.
time.
All the cows do the same thing. It's up the fucking roller coaster of emotion.
around me. I've outgrown them so much. You understand? It's part of being Batman. You understand? I'm supposed to be doing this all around the world, worldwide. And that's what I've been telling you every day. If you listen to me, you'll hear it in my voice. You can hear like the adamancy. You can hear, and I've always been adamant about success. You can hear how badly I want to expand. Like, I really want to get out of here, bro. I can feel it. I mean, I can feel it in my soul and my being. I just,
Let's get that
like,
tingly
you know, I've
sensation.
already done my thing here. Like, you know, I want to get out of here and expand. I want to go do this in Arizona. I want to go do this in California. I want to go travel.
Also, we think his medical episode had to do with his
I wanna go have some
armor,
fun.
that strap not connecting properly, and it's been poking him a little bit. So that's what he was complaining
So he had to
about.
go get checked out. What a fucking pussy.
He never went, but yeah, the buckle where the thing connect, the front and the back connect. Well,
But you know how
I'm
he
getting
describes.
harassed. I should go to the ER. I
You
fucking
know how
hate this man.
he described it like, yeah, there's a leather strap on the armor that, like, the thing won't go through the thing and it connect to the stuff, and, you know, it's just not, and then I have to, you know, and it's uncomfortable.
You know what I mean?
Bitch.
I told you I've seen Alcatraz.
could you imagine taking the spot at the fucking ER or urgent care, whatever it is? You got somebody bleeding out through the fucking jugular.
Oh, fuck
fucking,
him.
oh, I'm next. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like,
So I'm
might
wearing
wanna
my
do that
LARP
again
armor, and it's
if I
a
had
little
the money.
pokey.
I don't know. You know, I want to go do stuff like that. I
Well,
want to go
then
out there
take
to
it
Cali,
off,
man. Cali's
dipshit.
beautiful, bro. Cali is gorgeous. I just don't want to live there because you never know what's going on with it. You know what I'm saying? With, you know what I'm talking about? Because it's like right there, just the location of it. Outside of that, I would love to visit.
What, earthquakes?
I want to visit
Yeah, he's
California.
gotta
for
be,
sure.
because it can't be like it can't be like it's right next to Mexico.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, brother, I never worry about what people say or what people think, because the only thing that people can say or think is something positive about me, right? Anything else doesn't exist, and that's the truth.
Go
That's reality.
search for cheese. I'll be
So,
right
like I
back.
said again, how y'all doing?
Yeah.
Y'all all right? How are y'all coping with my nonstop success? Please tell me. Yeah. The boss over here, homie, on what all y'all want to be. Where it's all of them. Like I said, can you imagine living in Austin and still working in that bar industry and having to see me? And I went on to bigger, better things. All y'all do is,
Bigger, better
become,
things.
you go into the same career fields. That's all corruption. Tell me when I'm lying.
Fucking Blue. I can feel it deep down in my plums. That fucking cutscenes, the fucking outtakes, when they just can't stop laughing, the Eastbound and Down, it's fucking just great. It doesn't matter how many times you watch that, you just laugh.
I know everything about y'all. What are you talking about? Yeah, I mean, no wonder you feel some way. Like I said, I don't think I know how you feel. Oh, I know you and your feelings. Because like I said, I graduated from doing bar security, right, and making and spending millions of dollars the entire time, right in front of you, and you had no idea. Folks in Austin, that's why it was so funny when they were trying to create these online groups and act like they were talking or saying anything. And I addressed everything, did I not? And I said the same statements. So what do you mean? See, there's, like I said, every matter has been discussed and publicly. So that's what, is odd to me when, you get new folks and they want to start talking. I mean, you got to understand reality. You know what I mean? No. Like I said, everything's been addressed. You understand? I run the streets, and anyone with any kind of opinion or differing opinion, they just don't know what they're talking about. You feel me? And that's actual reality. See, that's the thing. Like we don't cater to opinions and and just words there about the truth only. It's all we acknowledge. It's the only thing that has power is the truth, correct? So that's what I'm
It's like
saying.
he fell through an open
Folks,
manhole
when they
cover.
talk, they just need to clean up their rhetoric. They need to get their facts straight. And we'll go from there.
Shamrock in the background.
Whenever you want to acknowledge all I've accomplished and done and how I've stood on business, you let me know. You understand? Like I said, we're going to talk on an even playing field, right? And we talk the way I want to talk. Okay, everything is done with my permission, and you ask me for permission first. Okay, like I said,
Junior,
people work on my time. I don't work on anyone's time. Yeah, I'm the real Bruce Wayne, and I'm the CEO, and I built my company, and I'm building several companies out of it and compounding businesses. That's what I do. This is nothing, bro. I mean, these folks have watched me build businesses right in front of them, full scale, real businesses. I'm a hustler. You see me always hustle. You see me always get money. You see me build businesses out of nothing. I've figured out how to do everything every single time. I never let any limitations hold me back, no matter what they tried or did. No matter how unfair you've made this system, I've always found a way. And I'm going to continue to. And that's why I want to get the hell out of here so I can be in a positive, loving environment, and an environment where I'm on my own, if anything, and I can make my own conscious decisions. And I don't have, any of that energy around me. I've got just positive,
nobody
loving,
loves me.
conducive energy that's going to carry me.
I need an
forward
environment
and
where
have me
people
keep
give me
winning.
hugs and
You know what I mean?
thousands of
I need the right
dollars. No
energy.
questions asked.
And rub
Yeah.
my honey and tell me everything's gonna be all right.
I'll
around me.
settle for half their
Understand?
Subway sandwich.
So as simple as that. So like I said, it is what it is. Got to be patient, man. Like God said, I'm gonna spend an eternity with him in heaven. I got to be patient.
God's like, what
You
the
know,
fuck
so-
did I do?
That's what I'm gonna do is be patient, and the way I look at it, the more patient I have to be and the longer I have to wait, the more gratifying it'll be when I finally get it.
That's why
When I
God's
finally
always at
get
work.
what I want, because I'm not after just what I want. I'm after doing God's will and God's work, and that's the honest truth. But like I said, that's what I'm going to be working on, manifesting. I like doing research, man. That's what I'm going to be doing, a lot of research. Get back into that.
He
I
likes
just
doing
wanna focus.
research.
You know what I mean? Like, really want to focus because this is not an easy thing to do. It's not easy being Batman. Like I said, very sore
And by
today.
research, he means
Was
watching
going through
movies.
it on a whole nother level all day. Like I said, I it's crazy because they tell me different opinions. You know, I do seek answers sometimes, and that's what they told me. They were like, "Oh, you shouldn't train today." I said, "Forget that. I got to work." See what I'm saying? It's just like the depiction. You remember when he says, "Well, I've seen better cartilage in knees," and he's like, "Oh, it's fine," and he's like, "No."
Did he call like a nurse line? I got this fucking thing on my back. It's all fucking jiggly jank, fucking sore.
You remember what he said? You know, it's just like that. It's like no matter what it
What
looks
is
like
he talking about?
in this realm, right? I'm still moving in spirit, so I'm gonna still
Let's talk
get it
about in the
done.
movie where Bruce
That's
Wayne
what I'm
goes to
saying.
the
I've
doctor.
not been able to do all that today.
Oh,
Every
I didn't
day,
watch all the
I
Batman
have to go
movies
through things
obsessively.
whenever he
Like,
says,
Only,
"There's
only
no
it's
way he
him
still has
instead of
any
Bruce
strength
Wayne.
left. This shouldn't be happening." That's exactly what I'm going through in front of you. The whole journey is on video, on camera in front of you. I could do this with little to no strength. I could do this because I'm doing this off the strength of God. You understand? That's why it's so real, because I'm so determined. You know what I mean? So that part I understand. I understand. So I'm all with it. I'm like, you know, God, continue to build me and mold me and create the Batman that you've created, because this is all thanks to God. God is who created me. 100%. I am justice and I am vengeance. I am the hand of God.
All right, shut up, Joey, for a second. This is bullshit. I'm sitting there. I got these pretzel crisps. I'm just nibbling on, and my dog has hounded me for some. So I'm sharing them with her, obviously, right? And she turns around, and then she's on my back. She's standing on the back of my chair, begging for another one right now. And I'm not going to give it to her because I turn around.
because you're a mean, heartless person.
No, she's got a pile of them already sitting there, and all she was doing was licking the salt off the fucking top of them.
Oh, she's just hoarding.
Yeah.
The hand of God, literally the hand of righteousness. And that's what I am in the human form. And see, I had to earn that. So you already know I've paid my dues. You already know when I say I run the streets, I really run the streets. You already know how I'm coming and how I'm moving, because that means I've always been the enforcer of divine law. So what does that mean? Spell it out, homie. Right. Because I told you I'm the real deal. I get busy. You feel me? I get busy, homie. Feel me? So like I said, people don't get, I've earned an honor that no one else ever has, pretty much. I'm the enforcer of divine law because God chose me. You know, so I've been doing this for a long time. I've been doing this my whole life. My whole life, bro. Since I was yay high. You know what I mean? So it just goes to show everybody else is a storyteller. Like I said, I'm really the real deal. You know what I mean? And like I said, I carry my pain with me. Everything I go through, I carry it with me. You understand? And I keep moving.
Tyler Durden.
So, like I said, it don't ever mean that we don't go through things. It means that I'm real. And that's what people really fear and don't understand, is when somebody's really real. You know, I'm not worried about the celebrity thing. I'm not trying to be above anyone or better than anyone. No, I'm just like you. You know what I mean? I'm better because I work harder. I'm better because I have better character and I'm a good person. That's why I'm better. But I'm just like you. I come from the same blocks all of you do. You know what I mean? And I'm never going to sit there and act like I'm something I'm not. You know what I mean? I may be on my bougie stuff because I deserve it. I earned it. I'll enjoy that. But I know who I am, partner. I know exactly who I am. And I know my purpose on this planet and what I'm here to do, and I'm fulfilling my purpose. So I'm going to keep on doing what I do. Feel me? And let everyone else waste their time, because that's what they're all doing. You understand? I said, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. Like, I'm building a future. I'm building a legacy. And like I said, it's just going to be amazing, man. Wait till I get all this together. Wait till, if I get this money, bro, good luck. If I get this money this go around, good luck, bro. And like, I already know where I'm going. I already know the moves I'm making. Like, I'm going to be enjoying like scenic views and looking at real views and having fun and doing what I love to do. Just having
Fashion
fun
show
on
on
a
the island.
vacation. I'm going to go have fun and stunt.
He
And
can't
I'm gonna be
see
able to do
shit. How is he
business
gonna see the
with the
view?
same people that, you know, have been watching me struggle for years. You know what I'm saying? On and off, you know, because when I'm not struggling, I usually wasn't talking to them, so they didn't know what was going on. A lot of folks, that's the thing. They see me in the parameters of what they dictate as reality, and that's not reality, bro. I've been mad successful this entire time. I go up and down, and then I utilize these resources to bounce
So
right
you're
back every
admitting
time.
that there's people you only talk to when
And
you're
that's what
struggling
life
and
is
you need
about.
shit.
That's the point. That's what life is about. You only living if you're gonna struggle and go through things. You gotta hit rock bottom sometimes. Sometimes you gotta go through things. And that's why I don't agree with these platforms, because they're promoting a sense of weakness and teaching weakness. And that's not what we're here to teach. We're here to teach real strength and grit and endurance and determination and perseverance, no matter what. You understand? Real talk, that's what it's about. It's about overcoming, no matter what's in front of you, overcoming. You know what I mean? Conquering your fears, you know, facing your fears, conquering every obstacle in your path. That's what I've done. So that's what I view as life, and that's what I do every day, you know, and that's what it takes to be Batman. That's why folks don't get, oh, you could never be Batman. You can go put on a costume and look silly. Really?
Well, he overcame today. He
Yeah,
overcame
you can go put a
fucking
costume
belt
and look
buckle.
silly, but you ain't me. You feel me? Ridiculous. Sees the big old bat. Big old bat.
It was a mini hiss. You're a mini hiss. There it is.
Sees the big old bat. Big old bat.
Is that his whooshing?
That actually sounded like you're
Big
raking
old
your
bat.
fingernails
Big
along
old
vinyl.
bat. See what I'm saying?
Or
I love how
vinyl.
like they don't
The
they don't tell
backsides
you
of your
anything.
fingernails.
You
Neil!
know what I mean? Like, come on, bro.
What a
You know, see
throwback.
what I'm saying? You could let me know and say something. You know what I mean? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, man, these folks, like I said, they've never supported me or anything I do, and I don't need them to. And quite frankly, everybody out here is poor. So, like I said, what could they support? They don't have any money. All these folks that want to talk, it's like all the so-called women I've heard trying to talk. I see so-called women on Facebook trying to talk about dudes and men, but it's like everything you're saying is a lie, because you're talking about someone else, number one, but yet you live off the government. So the only reason you have any dough at all, right, and you know you're able to get by is because they gave you a government check. You ran a government daddy. So how can you say
Frost, have
anything
you
in
gotten
turn to any
your
grown man
government woman
when
check
we
this
have all
month
odds
yet?
against us and we get
No,
no
I have
money?
not.
You get no benefits, no nothing. I do everything by myself. I make
They must
honest,
be a little bit
decent,
behind.
hard-earned living, and they barely pay me.
Yeah, it's the
You know what I
start of the
mean?
new
And I
year.
work hard for my money, and
Yeah.
I'm proud of
March,
myself for that.
April, May.
You
She'll
know what I
get
mean?
it.
I'm not in those positions because of
Supposed to go
God,
out
because
from
God
the
loves me, but I'm just saying,
21st to 26th.
you know, that's crazy. And that's the thing I said, so-called women are so, you know, I don't know what they're talking about. Everything they're entertaining literally doesn't exist. So it's a waste of time to listen to them or ever, you know, engage in a debate or a conversation, because they're being completely unfair and they're just saying things that just don't exist. So they could do that all they want. I don't care. You know, I'm gonna just keep it real. I could care less. You know, folks can do what they want. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. When they talking online and this and that, like I said, I mean, if you're speaking, I'm going to talk. It doesn't become something else. Like I said, talk on an even playing field. If anyone out there has anything to say, right? If you still work in the bar industry, meaning you failed, and you're upset at my success or feel some way, and you're watching me do the impossible on camera every day, because you know I've actually gone through the different phases and graduated spiritually, right? The reading on the community wall is exactly fact. So it told you what I just did and accomplished, right? Okay. And I told you it was coming. Karma is coming right now. It's been coming every day. It's just karma nonstop. This ain't YouTube. It's karma too, little homie.
And yet
If
you're
any
the
of you
only
have
one
anything to say,
starving.
by all means, let's have a public conversation. Quit acting. You understand? So again, why do y'all say things that you don't stand on or believe in? That's crazy, man. Be genuine with yourself, man. You understand? Like I said, they only do it to themselves. You got to be genuine with yourself, bro. You know what I mean? Just like when they said, "Oh yeah, go do a show." That's what a lot of you know ex-girlfriends and a lot of so-called women said. And every time that I did a show, it exposed the truth. So what do you mean? Every time I won. See, that's the thing with folks that, write checks they can't cash, that do a lot of talking, but they don't know what they actually saying. You understand? Like, trust me, that stuff is never going to work. And this is why I keep winning. I'm going to always win, bro. Feel me? Like I said, they make me laugh, man. Ain't got no money, no bread, no business, no nothing. Ain't talking about nothing. Like I said, main thing I'm worried about right now, I got to get this phone bill covered. The public can help me pay it, right? And then I could keep that extra money, right? That should be coming because I think Homeboy is going to help me cover that phone bill.
So is that money that he hopes to be getting? Is that going into his total of like $387, whatever he says he has?
Oh yeah, any money that he has even a remote chance of seeing goes into that.
To keep that and hold that and keep that for me.
Yeah,
and that's
his money is his money, and our money is also his money.
Get to $1,000. You feel me? I forget exactly what I'm at, but I think it's $300. Let me go look real quick. Hold up.
387. I'll let you know right now.
I told you though, there's no way he's going to spend his own money. Hold on to it for 2 weeks.
387.13. That's my guess.
Yeah, I think yesterday I was at like $391.23, and then I probably
$4 off, Sheriff. You're pretty good.
Some money today. I don't know how much, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I have to spend and make
he's
money
probably
every
lying
day
about the $4.
For a while, I was doing real well, and like I was just very consistent with it. You know what I mean? And everything just kind of stopped because, again, I feel like it's because I had to open my mouth and stand on business as usual. And then these folks that could help, I just feel like they, I don't know, pull back a little. It may not be that. It may just be that folks is really going through it and they don't have money. I don't know. But my point is,
Homeboy is
we can get the public
away
anytime to do their job and do what they need to do. What's
he said it earlier today.
Help me pay.
Do you remember the exact word he said, that guy?
I remember he said he was complaining because Homeboy told him he was setting boundaries.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was a couple days ago, but he mentioned it earlier today where he said something about when he came out hot today, mad as hell. Homeboy just said he's going to go his own way again, and he's not going to be doing that. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do this by myself. Yeah, we'll see.
This phone bill. You feel me? So that's what I'm asking. I need the public to step up. Like I said, that phone bill is $55.
Joey, I'm gonna tell you a little secret.
I'm guessing that they probably gonna give me like
there is
60
not a damn thing stopping you from paying it right now.
I have no idea. You know what I mean? And that's if they even are gonna help me cover it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if folks step up now, I can get that paid ahead of time. It's due on the 5th, right? Then I can be able to hold anything that's coming my way, because it's coming to me because I'm opening my mouth and I'm talking.
Here's a thought. Maybe, Joey, if you proved you could actually do something for yourself, people might be actually more willing to help your ass.
Last tip, you probably shouldn't brag about how much money you have right before you ask for other people to pay your bills.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Got $1 million mouthpiece and I'm a hustler. I know how to finesse the right way, homie. What are you talking about?
I'm being finessed.
Like I said, I built this whole thing by being a genius. And
what's even worse than that, when he was mad a couple of days ago, he said,
he's right.
Homeboy's going to pay my phone bill, and I might not even pay it. I'll just hang on to it and let it lapse and just keep the money.
Standing up for your civil rights and civil
what
liberties.
An idiot.
And we need budgeting and we need funding. We've received no support. No funding.
And he was laughing about it too, being that kind of a fucking arrogant asshole. It was fucking...
Joey, you don't brag about screwing somebody over before you have the money in your hand.
Why ain't nobody donating? Because you're
God, I wish we could figure out who this fucking loser is.
Every day, people talk is cheap. There hasn't been a dime invested
from
into this Batman project. I had to literally pay for the whole project. We're talking thousands upon thousands of dollars. I had 11 bands when I came out here. Okay. Don't sit here and talk to me about money when I've made millions every year consecutively.
That reminds me too, because that stream where they were on their date, I wouldn't even be able to remember what stream that was. It was so long ago now, where they were at the park and Joey sat down at that bench and it was like an iron statue of, it looked like Candy was on the bench, and he sat down next to it and put his arms around it, gave it a hug. It was fucking hilarious. God, I got to find that.
have complete documentation and proof of having a bank account with over $300,000 in it, and that I sold a 50-acre property for over $100,000. It should have been $150,000, right? And allegedly, I believe Carly Fiorina had everything to do with that. Correct? Okay. And also, you have to understand all that stuff. I mean, it is what it is. It's just self-explanatory, right? So I'm guaranteed to win settlements in the future because of stuff like that, right?
Because you spent all your money?
Like I said, I mean, don't talk to me about no money, bro. None of y'all can't tell me nothing. Like I said, I was making and spending 10 bands every single month when I was younger. You know, I had apartments paid for that were all expensive. Like, I'm talking over $15,000-$20,000 a month. You're like, you can't be serious, bro. Like, trust me, I've always lived well. I live good. You feel me? Real talk. What are you talking about? I've had apartments out here. Real talk. I've had apartments out here that was top dollar living off dividends. Like I said, y'all remember when I had that Mitsubishi Eclipse parked outside and put what, like 60 grand in it cash? Like it ain't nothing. Yeah, folks don't get, I moved for real. Like the lifestyle 50 Cent wanted to portray with his prop money, and he testified under oath in court that it was prop money, that his lifestyle's fake. I really lived that lifestyle with real money, homie.
I had a fucking 5-speed fucking manual transmission Eclipse. It was a convertible, like fucking back in like 2001. That was a fun car to drive.
Yeah. They were a nice little car.
So this is what folks don't get. I never had a downfall.
What was the other?
This is all
3000
part of the
GT?
plan, and it's in readings and downloads right now. Everything I went through, all this injustice, right, that I went through, and I kept standing up, right? All this injustice is part of God's plan for me, because I'm going to bounce back, and he's going to bless me and reward me for all the injustices that I've been through, for everything I've survived, for every wrong that I've ever had to, you know, overcome. For everything, for everyone being against me, God is going to reward me and bless me in front of every single one of you, and you're going to watch it. Yeah, that's what time it is now. Y'all going to watch me get blessed, homie. Y'all going to watch me get, you know, everything good that I deserve finally, that I worked so hard for. People know I'm a good person. All I've ever done is help people and literally pay everybody's bills and pay grown men's light bills and take care of people. And I used to feed, clothe, and shelter the homeless. I've done everything for everybody. God sees me, and God is going to reward me. Homie, trust me.
Any update in the Patrick realm tonight? Has he gotten swooped up by the feds yet?
And this is what life is about: being a good person, being righteous, and being a man, and standing on business. I'm a real man. So that's the thing. What is society representing? Y'all want to talk about what I have? That's the first thing you go to. I got this, I got that, and y'all don't have nothing. Everything's on payments and rented. You don't have anything. And it doesn't matter what you have. You shouldn't be chasing material possessions. You're supposed to be a man. And this society today accepts men not being men. It doesn't care anymore. It's encouraging the opposite. Okay. They're trying to switch the roles. Okay. And you're all taking the bait and falling for it. You can't speak on me at all or tell me nothing. You go online, they all want to say something. The minute you go in anywhere online, they want to say something. You don't have the right to talk to me. I'm royalty. I'm an all-out celebrity. I'm a superstar. Do you understand me? You all are never going to catch up, not just on here, but in reality. I own billions in equity, mansion estate, over 2,000 jewelry, 530 on my wrist, got them pissed, mineral rights, oil royalties. My own car lot, I pay over $100 for it every month. I got a portion there, I pay $25,000 rack for. It ain't nothing.
Right
Put the
after
money on
he
the
just
table
said that real men don't chase material shit.
And I run the streets and wear a bulletproof vest, cost me over $10,000. I bought a bat cycle, put $1,300 into it, and fixed it 2 or 3 times. I'm the real Batman, right? And I get busy. I'm the enforcer of divine law. How the hell are we the same? And I got the steel armor. Cost thousands of dollars. Everything I got cost thousands of dollars.
Me in the
Every
ribs.
day you see me with this bulletproof vest on, that means I'm wearing $10,000+ with 530 on my wrist. Boy, quit playing, homie. Folks, it's funny, man. I'm not that type of dude. I've never had a conversation like that, nor am I having it now. I'm just telling you reality. I'm not worried about
what we all know. Jenny spent $35 on it on Temu.
Wearing, or how much what I got on cost, or how much money I made and spent. You all want to talk about these matters, so you know, get your facts straight if we're going to talk about it. That's why folks can't speak on me, because they want to speak on me and not have their facts straight. You better have all your documents in line, and you better be a magazine. You better have some kind of voice. If not, you ain't got no business.
You better be a magazine.
outdid every major record label. I'm a real superstar, and they feelings because I'm not a Mason. I didn't sell
Because
my
if your words ain't published in a magazine, your words ain't mean shit. Just because you got a mouth, you got to be published, written down on paper.
soul. My soul ain't for sale. My soul priceless. I accomplished what none of you ever could. Not a single one of you. And that's why they in their feelings. That's why Rob Rack is crying. It ain't because of these women, right? I mean, come on, bro. Women. What involvement have you had with any woman? You couldn't even keep a relationship for 5 seconds. That's the truth. What? Yeah. Like I said, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Like your taste is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. You just kind of taking whatever you can get. Like, you know, we catch your hand in the cookie jar all the time. You the gingerbread man. Catch me.
Oh, hold up. I just noticed something. We got a premiere tonight. I didn't even realize. It wasn't even in my queue here. Songs Perp 2 Volume 5. I never uploaded it here. I put it on the album and I sent it, or I probably put it in general in Sneedville. But Hand Me Down Hoodies. We'll play that one when we're done.
You can.
Hell yeah.
No, for real. Yeah, Groovy Jimmy came out his own mouth, said he's on an FBI watch list. All these folks is losing. Rob Rack is crying. I'm talking about crying whole puddles of tears. Puddles, bro. I mean, real talk. He crying, man. It's crazy, man.
He's crying for other people, Joey.
You see what I'm on and what
Rob
I'm
Rack
doing.
was
I'm out here
wasted
working.
yesterday.
I'm working on the internet. I'm the one who put a stop to all this evil, right? I'm the one who shut down all these illegal organizations. I shut down the Red Triangles, completely dismantled them. Like,
Hail
Hail
Sarton.
Sarton.
I defeated every witch's coven, completely dismantled it, male and female, right?
No.
I mean, are you serious? I put Empower Network out of business, tons of illegal organizations before that, right? I used to put illegal organizations out of business, hands on. So what are you talking about? I'm the boss, homie. I'm always be the boss. And like I said, I make digital money. I get paid to be the enforcer of divine law. You can't make this stuff up, bro. That's my reality. And like I said, I've manifested millions and millions of dollars. I made millions every year consecutively. Money has never been an object or a problem. And that's the thing. They expected me to forget who I am and be like, oh, I don't have money now? How? That was never the guy I was. Every time I've had money and you see me balling, it's because I worked hard for it and manifested it. I told you my point to prove after everybody did all their corrupt stuff, corruption and illegal activity, right? Trying to hold me back. And it's the reason why I still don't have my license back, right? Because they want like tons of money for no reason when they lied, and I proved it. I have it on video. YouTube has the video, right? And my lawyer is going to request all of those videos. You understand? So I'm going to prove my point regardless, but you know, like my point's going to get proven. The truth is going to get proven in court, right? And they're all going to have to pay me massive settlements. But my point is, like, what is y'all even talking about? All the facts are right in front of you. You understand? So like I said, like, nah, even with all this stuff going on, I still kept winning. And I told you my point to prove was that I made every dime on my own, off hard work. I earned every dime. Nobody gave me anything, right? I'm owed millions of dollars from all my teenage years, my entire youth, my entire life. I was never paid a dime. I was never given anything. I'm owed millions, bro. They have to give me that money, man. I don't care. There's no statute, no statute for something like that. I'm owed tons of money, bro. I haven't been provided for one day.
He's going to lose a gasket.
Nothing. I've been given nothing, bro. Come on, man. And not only that, but quite the opposite of that. So like I said, we're going to keep on moving forward. I'm going to get my money. God is going to bring justice, common sense, and he's going to keep on bringing karma. It ain't YouTube. It's karma too. It's karma time, baby.
Turn it up.
Enjoy.
A little bit. $1.25.
Yeah, like I said, me, all I got is dharma, good karma coming
We're
to me.
7 minutes
God loves
behind.
me.
He's
You
still
understand?
going.
Real talk. And any karmic debt that I was working off wasn't my own, I don't believe. I think that was from my family and other people and just maybe mistakes they made and things they did. And that's just part of life, homie. I'm the generational curse breaker, and I really broke the curse. I broke the chains. That was my job. So what do you mean?
Vlad.
Yeah, I had to go through hell and walk through hell literally. You understand? And now he got to give me all this wealth, and I'm the one who's going to be able to disperse the wealth and decide who gets what for the future generations. I'm going to make sure I do it fairly in the right way, and it's going to be real justice, unlike the way that, you know, everything was done and organized for me, because the people who were in charge of all these trusts and inheritance and money, right, they were the same ones who were against me. Right? Like Kimberly Miller, right? Yeah. What, you think I don't know? Oh, I know everything. What are you talking about? Yeah, all these folks was against me. My whole family is who did all of it. Like I said, what are you talking about? Bro, these folks was running red lights, bro, with my own oil checks so that I couldn't pay my fees so that I could get out of my situation here. That was all arranged and organized by them in the first place. All y'all worked with my ex, all these people, bro. And all of it was corrupt ties as well. Yep. All of it. all of it was corruption, and it makes a lot of sense, right? Because her position, right, within, you know, the courtrooms, she has an actual court position. I told you this was all straight corruption, and this all came from the corrupt system. Brother, I know everything. I've known it the entire time. There's nothing you can tell me. Oh, and by the way, you can't suggest anything to me when I'm the teacher. I know everything about everything when it comes to all that stuff. I'm who put out all the thoughts. What are you talking about? You don't know what I know. So you can't teach me anything. So see, that's what I'm saying. Like when they talk, it's like, I understand what you're trying to do. You feel some way about my success and you're trying to project. You're in your feelings. Get out your feelings, because honey, check the scoreboard. It's 8 million infinity to 0, honey. Yeah.
8 million infinity
Yeah, don't do that.
fucking
Be real
gets
when you
me.
speak. You understand it? Like I said, that's why there will be no communication from here on out. I will not be talking to anybody. There's nothing to say. Like I said, give me my money, right? Give me back everything that belonged to me, because y'all are still in possession of everything that belongs to me, right? And you haven't accomplished anything. What are you talking about? No, all it is just folks have basically, you know, done what they've done. And you know, like I said, I'm going to win in court and they're going to have to pay me massive settlements. You haven't accomplished anything. These folks just continue to do it to themselves. I'm laughing. Are you serious? What? They don't get, they so, you know, hell bent on what they want. And in the process, they just keep doing it to themselves. That's what they do. They keep doing it to themselves. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Y'all are having to pay for my stuff and everything. Like, trust me, you have not made any smart moves. Your selfishness and greed has really not worked for you. God is real, people. Yeah, ain't nobody fool. We all know what it is, and we're going to continue to move forward. And like I said, we all know what you want to know. I'm going to say the truth no matter what. The truth has to be said. And everybody's going to be named publicly, full legal names of who had involvement in this. You understand? We know exactly what it is. That's why them folks is running around behind me, behind my back every time I'm not around, and they think they're talking about something, but that whole conversation doesn't even exist. What are you talking about? Ain't nobody on nothing, bro. There ain't nothing I'm not aware of. I'm omnipotent. Is you crazy, son? Yeah. Yeah, I love it. And like I said, all them matters, they were addressed years ago. Remember when I was staying in that hotel out here? You remember that? Yeah, that all the matters were addressed then. So what are you talking about? Exactly. We're way ahead of you, bro. Yeah, I'm good on everything. Trust me. God is going to restore everything that I've lost. He's going to give me back everything, right? And way more. I mean, he's about to reward me and bless me in front of my enemies. And that's the thing. Nah, what these folks are doing, it's clear as day what they on, right? It ain't got nothing to do with love or positivity. I'll tell you that. Nah, folks was trying to hold me back and you failed. Everything the enemy did and sent, God has sent something back in tenfold. Everything the enemy did and sent, God used for my purpose to make me stronger. What my enemies intended for whatever their agenda was, God took it and used it to help me and build me and make me unstoppable and make me what he intended me to be. Happy and free and stronger than ever. And this is what life's about. You folks who don't have any challenges out there, find your purpose. That's what I have to say. And if you can find your purpose, that's how you'll achieve true happiness, and that's how you'll find God. You find God when you seek. Like God told me, he said, keep asking and you shall receive. He who seeks the truth will find the truth. The truth shall set you free, brother. You understand? This is all real what I'm kicking. I'm a true prophet. You understand? I'm the Messiah. I'm the Son of God, and I'm the second coming. And I hope you understand that. That's who you're talking to. So all y'all that went against me, ooh, goody, good luck. Good luck, because God is on everything. God saw everything you did, and now it's God's turn. God is out here teaching lessons and showing people what it really is, what really happens when you want to sit there and pretend to play games behind a chosen one's back with a chosen one. Are you serious? Said what? Can't be serious, huh? Yeah. Yeah, God is going to give me pure justice, true justice, all across the board. Watch. On that note, I'll talk to you in a minute, man. Like I said, we're going to keep on winning, and it's just that simple. And like I said, I'm going to manifest trillions of dollars in front of you. I've got the whole infrastructure built. Like I said, the minute I get my money, I'm jetting.
We're 6 minutes behind at $1.25 speed. He's be back in a minute. He's still going.
I'm get the hell out of Dodge and the hell out of here, and I'm going to be in a positive environment. I'm going to get new friends, new everything. I'm building a whole new life. That's all I'm waiting on. You feel me? And this is what it's all about. And if I have to make it happen manually, I will. Whatever I got to do to make sure that it happens and that I'm graduating to a new level like I do every day. Every day I graduate.
Pretty sure you have to get initial friends.
That's why I do what I do. Every day.
Well, I mean, what's the exchange rate on friends? Do you take 3 old ones for 1 new one? You got to put that on the conversion chart.
And there's also, does this overlap with, I need to get a girlfriend that can drive?
Can you trade in enough old friends for a girlfriend that can drive?
God, he can.
Advancing every day, I'm progressing. I am progress. You understand? It's that simple. So, like I said, every day I'm gonna continue to advance. Every day I'm gonna continue to jump leaps and bounds. Right? Every day I'm leaving them all behind, leaving everyone behind, and they're all gonna be in their feelings like they have been every single day. So, like I said, I'm winning. I'm gonna keep on winning. And it's just that simple, man. Folks could never come close to me. Are you serious? Like, all you got to do is look at the camera, look at the videos, bro. Look at how much I'm accomplishing. Like, look how much I've built by myself, bro, with no help. no help, no assistance. Folks won't even give me a ride. They don't do nothing for me. And I continue to stand up every day, you know, because that's the thing. That's the way folks want to deal with you. Folks want to sit there. They want to deal with you like you're a third party. Like, oh, well, I'll just help you a little or
Magpie,
give
what
you
up?
that. I saw today one of these folks from the other groups that he was just standing there, right? And they all coming down here, I think, from Austin, right? Because that's what they said happened, because I read the news article about like the homeless in Austin. And yeah, these folks, as soon as they get out here, they just stand there doing nothing and they get rewarded. These folks is buying them tons of stuff, giving them free money in their pocket, right? Because you'll help that group, but me, you won't do a thing for me. That's crazy. That's so backwards, it's unbelievable. Like I said, they get everything handed to them and still complain. Yeah, they're going to run down here like that's going to work. You ain't even got nowhere to go out here. You know what I mean? They keep doing that. They keep trying to like stay outside and stuff down here because that's what Austin does. Austin cares so much, huh? Yeah, that's what they said, that they're going to do whatever and help, and they didn't help a thing. They just put people on a bus and said, go to a random city, folks who can't even think straight. Like, boy, that's criminal in and of itself. And I'm going to figure out who's doing that too. And we're going to make sure that we hold them accountable in the court of law. Yeah.
These homeless people be sleeping on my fucking back cave, up my outdoor back cave. I ain't gonna put up with it anymore.
He's really mad that like other homeless people are getting like food and money standing outside. Well, they're not assholes, Joey. Like he doesn't ever think it's because he's a dick.
I want to be homeless with the other sector.
The third one I've seen out here. There's about 3 I've seen already. So that's what's going on. And they're
remember the one when he was walking around town when he had this conversation? Shit, it was probably a month ago. Where the dude's asking how to get down to the shelter, and Joey gave him the wrong address. And see, I'm helping people.
Austin, I can tell. I can just tell by the way they look and everything, and the way they move, everything. So, like I said,
ain't gonna want to be there anyway.
Austin is Gotham. Austin is the center mecca of this, as well as Houston. And that's why these folks is talking about, I want to go to Houston. I'm gonna live in Houston. How are you gonna live in Houston when you can't even afford to live here? Can you make that sense? Make sense? What? The only way folks is gonna be able to live in Houston is off of my money God giving me. And if folks want to, have a second thought and say, well, nah, don't do this and don't do that. Okay, gladly, I won't, because the fact is, y'all don't deserve nothing from me. You don't deserve a dime. So if I was still trying to be nice and you're going to still keep talking, then I'm good, bro. I'm all right. Because I'm going to tell you who's going to be living in Houston next. Sneed. I'm going to Houston. Yeah, I think Houston's a beautiful city. I think it'd be great for me. I don't know if the Astros still even play games. I'm sure there's a different kind of, I used to go to the Astrodome as a kid and watch the games. It was beautiful and awesome. But yeah, I want to go to Houston. I'll go to Houston, bro. Once I get this money, I'll go to Houston. I'll go stay in Houston for a little bit, San Antonio. I want to move all around Central Texas and build these businesses. Yep. Oh, yeah. And trust me, I'm going to be involved with everything going on. Yeah, like I said, that one dude got that bus company, and I know who that bus company, like who he works for. I'm going to definitely talk to them. Yeah, and they'll probably involve me in what they do. Yeah, I'm going to try to actually create a business. I might create my own charter bus company, since I already know that that's an idea and a concept.
Could you imagine?
All I got to do is figure out, talk to them, say, hey, look, what licenses do I need? What kind of vehicles do you need? What do you need? Can I work at a deal?
You would give a fucking driver's license. Fucking Jesus.
I'll end up putting him out of business completely. See, folks don't get this is like V for Vendetta. Like, no, 100%, I'm coming back and I am vengeance. Like, anybody who wronged me, I forget nothing, bro. And you know what I mean? Like I said, I don't forget nothing. And like I said, Bob Woody doesn't own any of the buildings on 6th Street. And I don't care what you say. He clearly had involvement in this because y'all want to keep saying his name, right? And I don't even know him. He's an old man, and he's poor.
Imagine the bus pulling up and all the tires are flat.
So check this out. That's cool. Like I said, my plan and what I'm trying to do, and I'll tell you right in front of everyone, is I want to buy out every bar on 6th Street. And I want to run the entire strip because like I said, I run Austin. So when they just said recently they tried to hide on the internet and say, I said, I run Austin. They said, no, you don't. Okay. Remember that. Don't ever forget that you told me that. Because watch, when God delivers this money and gives me this bread, this is how karma works, and this is how the world works, and the reality and the truth, because I'm the center of the universe and the son of God. Watch, when I get all this money, like I said, first of all, I'm going to, basically purchase everything. I'm going to own everything out here in the valley, right? That's number one. That's easy. That's nothing. I'll go build the businesses and make enough profit and come back and buy everything, right? But my point is, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually own all the buildings on 6th Street. And I'm not paying anything that's not normal price. I'm going to make sure I get good deals on everything. I'm going to own the buildings. You understand? That way I can say, pack your bags. That's simple. They're going to say, but we're a bar. I'm a bar owner. No, you're a name owner. You're not a bar owner. You never were. See, well, you just tried to pull with me and tell me that reality isn't reality. I'm going to tell you all the truth. You understand? You're a bar owner. You own a name. You don't own a bar. To own a bar, you got to own the building. That's what a bar is. It's a building. So there's not one bar owner on 6th Street. That's why Barcelona.
Bar is.
Well, they all did because they were all doing illegal activity and corruption and money laundering and trafficking to even try to pay their bills. Why don't you tell the actual truth?
Jesus Christ.
You're not too wise. You're making real bad moves. And like I said, you don't get. I mean, I'm a civilian, but you can kind of tell what I am and what I do, right? That's why they told me like you don't remember the readings were coming out. They said, get out now. When I was in the middle of that church group thing, they said, get out now before your cover is what? Exposed. Because I'm the real deal, bro. That's what you don't get. I'm appointed by God. That's what God does. He puts me amongst all you demons to see what you're doing and figure it out. And then I expose it publicly, and then we make sure everybody's held accountable in the court of law. Like I said, I'm everybody's worst nightmare, man. So like I said, when folks talk to me, you might want to talk to me with the utmost respect. When you say my name, Tyree Sneed, make sure you put some respect on it. You heard me? I'm going to New Orleans too. I'm gonna make sure I run everything.
Don't make that sound again, Sheriff.
I'll end up owning this entire country quickly, and then I'll expand to the rest of the world. All I need is that startup money, and it needs to be way more than enough. And that's what I believe and what God told me is coming. I'm talking maybe trillions. So much money that I'm not gonna know what the hell to do with it. You feel me? And like I said, I'm happy either way, man. I'm happy poor, bro. I'm happy if I didn't have a dime. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get up every day and do my Batman thing because this is what I love to do. That's the thing people don't do. They don't count their blessings and be grateful for what God already gave them. God has blessed me so much in life. I'm happy I get to do what I love every day. My career has been my dream since I was a kid, bro. I couldn't be more thankful. Thank you, God. I love you, God. Real talk. I love my father. I want to say I love you, Dad. I know you're still listening to me, and everything you did for me means the world to me and means everything. Like I said, all these other folks, the minute I get my money, you ain't getting a dime. Yeah, I ain't giving nobody nothing. I'm going to help the people who bless me and help me. You know what I mean? And these businesses there's businesses that want to work with me, little homie. These businesses that want to work with me and they're still incorporating me. Like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to help them too. I'm going to try to help them financially, and we could probably do business together. And that would be a whole different level of business. I mean, we're talking about something, and I could go into business with them directly, and I could build like my whole own company on the side and work, and I could actually help their company and help them to get way more business. Because I'm a master at marketing and promotion. The guy told me today. Well, yeah, he told me today. He said, you do it naturally. He's like, you don't even try. Right, because it's a God-given gift. It took years and years of cultivating. You know, I speak publicly. It took work. But that's the thing. I'm going to try to help everybody. I want to see everybody's businesses thrive and be successful. Anybody who was nice to me and did anything for me, you really think I would forget that? I'm not that type of person, bro. I don't forget where I came from. All these other celebrities did. They never came back and did anything for the hood or the ghetto or the places they came from. Me, I am. I want to make sure no matter what, no matter if there's 8 million people, you know, from the same area that didn't want to see me win and said all these things, whatever, I still want to help the right people. Like, no, these people looked out for me, bro. I'm going to make sure that I help them. You know what I mean? Real talk. That I mean, and you can hold me to it. I promise that. I promise I'm going to make sure that I help the people who helped me along the way this entire time. Because it's only right. You know what I mean? That's what God told me. He said, you're going to be able to bless them, but this time you're going to be able to really bless them the right way. You know? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm planting the seeds. God is planting the seeds. You know, I'm along for the ride, but I'm planting the seeds for the future so that we can go into business together and I can work with all these companies. And these are major companies. I mean, we're talking about national, worldwide companies, okay, that I'm already talking to and dealing with bills, bro. There's a lot of marketing and promotion being had because God is at work. God is moving for me. Behind the scenes, God is moving every day. So me, I just keep on doing me, stay focused. I believe the money's coming, man. I think it's coming right now. Like right now. Real talk. I think it's going to happen right now. You know what I mean? So like I said, they said I'm not going to see it coming.
He'll be staring at his Cashapp while he says it.
But like I said, that's all I got to say. Much love to everybody. And like I said, that's the thing, man. I'm truly manifesting in front of you. So that's what I'm working on, walking in the spiritual. I don't care about material. I don't care about material possessions. I don't care about this fake world. I care about the spiritual realm that I run, and I'm the emperor in the spiritual realm.
It's going back to the refrigerator looking for food. There's nothing in there.
God told me, he said he's going to make up for all the lost time. He's going to make up for lost time. He's going to make up for anything I lost with money, anything I had. He's going to give me back in tenfold and way more. You know, I just can't wait. I can't wait to get out here and go on vacation. That's the thing. You got people listening all over the country and the world. Not a single one of you could just be like, yo, bro, I'm going to just come pick you up and help you. And like, you can move in with me and we'll just, you know, start over, you know, like you can start over and you can build your Batman thing. You don't got to pay me nothing. Just, I'm going to let you build, and, you know, build your thing and do your thing. And I'll give you a city to work in where you can go to work on the blocks. That's what I want right now. I just want a different experience.
I'll give you a city.
You know how easy it is? That's why I feel the way I do. Because anyone out here, there's people go to trips.
Well, yesterday he wanted 1 million acres. Was it 1 million? That it was as big as the state of Minnesota.
He's asking for adult adoption.
You know, I'm going to treat this dude like family and take him in because he ain't got nobody, basically. Everybody's against him for no reason because he's righteous and they're all demonically possessed. And I'm going to help dude. And, you know, we're going to take him in and take him under our wing and give him a chance to shine and do what he does. That's what I'm saying. That's all I need.
To give him
people go to trips to Austin
Netflix
and Dallas
password.
and San Antonio all the time from the Valley. Somebody couldn't say, you know what, you can literally stay with me for free. You ain't got to pay me nothing, right? And literally you can build your Batman thing and work in the city of wherever God wants me. Houston, San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Houston would be perfect. I think it'd be hard because Houston has a lot of crime. Houston is a rough place. And that's the thing too. I'd be trying to tell folks what it is. Oh no, it isn't. Okay, yeah, you're just see. That's the thing. I talk to folks who are going to make sense.
Tell you what, Joey, I'll make the offer right now.
Denial. They
You
want
can
to
move
try
in with
to
me.
pretend they
You
don't
won't have to pay me a thing, and I'll let you work in the city of Atlanta.
Nice.
know what I do for a living. I'm Batman for a living. This is my career. So I have to find cities like that, like Houston, that have all that crime and corruption. Houston would be a perfect city for me to live in and go to work. And that's what I'm saying. These folks, what's up with y'all? Y'all could have helped me. Y'all could have literally said, bro, you could stay with me. You have to be someone I fully trust and I know is on my side, right? And you could have been like, yo, you could stay with me. I'll even put money in your pocket.
All right, I had to look it up. The fucked up thing is it pre-imported into Google. I put Ken Y-O. I didn't even finish it. Can you adopt an adult? And it
Yes,
pre-imported.
you can.
Yes, you can adopt an adult, someone 18 or older, in most U.S. states, creating a legal parent-child relationship, often for inheritance, family reunification, or providing a permanent family for those aging out of foster care, with requirements like the adopter being older than the adoptee, and all parties agreeing in writing, blah, 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 blah. Jesus.
I'm going to help you build this project that you're working on, and that way you can go to work on these blocks in Houston. You feel me? You act like it's an easy thing to do, bro. I'm going out in the street, hard body, wearing a bulletproof vest and a cape, okay? I'm building my own bat suits. I do this for real. I don't play games. You understand? It's hard enough, bro. I mean, at least help me with the parts that I shouldn't have to waste my time to even think about. You get what I'm saying? Like, anyone could do that anytime, bro. Anyone
like
could
shelter and
be like,
food.
you know what? I'm going to give you a room. You got a bed. You got everything you need. Here's the fridge. Anything you need, holla. Here's some money. I'm going to help you build this. Anyone in the world could do that. You know what I mean? And I hope God hears my prayer, and I hope somebody out there, I hope God puts it on the heart of somebody out there that will do that for me and really help me, because it's not even asking that much, bro. It's very little. That's nothing. That's minute. I've let people stay with me in other places and cities and states always, bro. I've always helped people. When I was in college, I let people room with me for free. Never had to pay me a dime. I said, you need a place? I'll let couples stay with me. Everything, bro. In apartments and stuff. Are you serious? Yes. I've helped tons of people, bro. You can't be serious, bro. This is small, basic stuff, man. When people can't work together, how do you expect anyone to accomplish anything? I accomplish it by myself. Nobody else could. It's so hard being in my shoes, period. You know, that's why God, I think, makes me tougher every day. That's why I'm going through all this, and I'm going through a transformation physically, I believe. But, you know, that's why, because it's just like my dad. My dad wanted to toughen me up and make sure I was tough as hell, because he did truly love me, because he knew how hard I was going to have it and how everybody was going to be against me. He knew how hard the world was for me. That's love. That's love. That's real love. Tough love is the only love. So I'm going to say it again. I'm out here on my own. I'm doing all this by myself. I need help. You know, people got bikes. You remember when they was like, yeah, I'll sell you a bike. Why? Why would you sell me anything? Just give me a bike. You can give me a bike. It's a bicycle.
Jesus.
It don't cost nothing. These prices today are all astronomical and fake.
It doesn't have to cost nothing.
Bikes for free. You could be like, here, you need a bike that's actually in good working condition. Here, every bike that anyone's ever gotten me or whatever has been messed up, had a tire that was already messed up. Come on, bro.
I thought Homeboy bought him a brand new bike.
Literally, that's how I feel. And I'm a very grateful
right
person.
off the showroom floor.
He's done nothing for me.
So
nothing.
how is that
Everybody
one? That one's still not his fault?
Nope.
Everybody's about themselves, man. All these people are going through it like, right, you going through it because you won't listen to me and the knowledge I'm kicking. Straight up.
I don't know if you can call Walmart a showroom.
Folks would literally be able to help me if they would listen to me, right, and get right with God and take my advice
They do have
on how to
inventory.
take care of themselves properly the right way, and they'd be good to go, and then they could help me. But instead, they're going through it because they don't want to listen. Facts. Because everybody assumes and thinks they're someone, but really all these folks are nobody. That's the truth. So, like I said, it is what it is. We're going to continue to move forward. I built all this myself. We're in this Batman project going on 3 years, March, April, May time. And I got to look back on that too. I might do that tonight and try to figure out if that's even the right frame of time, because, you know, you never know on here. Sometimes it says different stuff and you just can't get straight what it is. But my point is, going on my 3-year anniversary.
Holy shit. I'm going to roll that one back for a second. But brother Idash, that's a good point right there. He is literally more ungrateful than a stray fucking cat. I mean, that couldn't be any more truth than that right there.
April, May time
roll this back.
Everybody's about themselves, man. All these people are going through it like, right, you going through it because you won't listen to me and the knowledge I'm kicking. Straight up. Folks would literally be able to help me if they would listen to me, right, and get right with God and take my advice on how to take care of themselves properly the right way, and they'd be good to go, and then they could help me. But instead, they're going through it because they don't want to listen.
I got to tell you how to take care of yourself, so therefore then you can go ahead and take care of me. What in the fuck?
Facts. Because everybody assumes and thinks they're someone, but really all these folks are nobody. That's the truth. So like I said, it is what it is. We're going to continue to move forward. I built all this myself. We're in this Batman project going on 3 years, March, April, May time. And I got to look back on that too. I might do that tonight and try to figure out if that's even the right frame of time, because, you know, you never know on here. Sometimes it says different stuff and you just can't get straight what it is. But my point is, going on my 3-year anniversary, March,
Could
April,
be
May
March,
time
April,
this year.
May, June, July, August.
Just very proud, man. Very proud all around, bro. I'm just extremely proud of myself. You know, I'm extremely thankful to God. I'm extremely thankful to my father, to my dad. I'm just extremely thankful, period. It's been amazing, man. Like I said, every day for me is a celebration of life. I'm a very serious person. I take life seriously.
All right, we're at $1.25 still. We're 5 minutes behind. He's still fucking going. I am going to rip a piss. Be right back.
my life seriously. I take everything I do seriously. And everyone should be like me. I'm a very serious guy. Yeah. So like I said, we're going to continue to do what we do. Everybody who knows anything about me says he enjoys life. Every day they see me, they're like, he's always happy. He has fun. He said, all of us should aspire to live like you. Yeah, you should. So what's up with you? Because y'all so far from being happy, it's unreal. Y'all all focused on me and super jelly. So like I said, we're going to keep moving forward, keep on building. I'm the king of all kings. I'm the general. And it is what it is, man. It's been absolutely amazing. It's been an amazing journey. That's what I want. I want all this money and I'm going to Houston. Like I said, nah, the people who have done nothing for me and haven't been for me, no, it don't make no sense to reward that behavior. So like I said, I tried again and I kept trying and trying. Nah, I'm good. When I get my money, I'm going to help the people who actually help me. Anyone who was part of this plot or was against me or whatever, you go against me, you go against God. I understand I'm not giving you a dime. Every dime of money is going to go into building what I'm building and focusing on me. I'm number one and I come first and I'm the prize. It's that simple. And that's what I want to do. I want to go move to like the Riverwalk in Houston and spend some time in different areas. And I want to go on a cross country tour.
Wants to move
right,
to the
do this Batman
Riverwalk.
thing. Not only the Batman thing, but probably play some street ball too along the way. What I think I'm going to do, I don't know how that's going to work because I don't really want to mix them up. So that's the thing. I think that we might have to start with the Batman thing because I need to focus and do this. And, you know, we'll worry about the basketball stuff later. We can work that in maybe on some off days. We could do that. We could work in basketball on some off days. It'd probably help me. You know what I'm saying? So we could probably do that. But that's the thing with me. I'm so active. People don't get, I get more done in a day than folks get done in 8 years. And I'm not exaggerating at all. You know what I mean? That's the point. Like being active, what I do physically, folks could never come close to me. That's why I get up every day and go hard as I can now, because I'm like, this is literally my essence. This is what I'm about. This is why I'm Batman. And I had to build all this myself. You feel me? That's the thing. This is pure power and dominance. This is real manifestation, manifesting. Manifesting millions of dollars, buddy. I manifested all this, and I'm going to manifest me the right girlfriend and wife next too.
Oh, shit.
I manifested all of this. So like I said, that's what we're doing. And it's just that simple. I'm going to keep creating and keep on pushing forward. And that's about it. Let everybody else do what they do, man. God has made me so unstoppable.
Did he
so
say he's
strong.
going to keep on getting
just a whole
manifested?
force, man. I'm a force. Bro.
Manifested?
What did Frieza say? He said, the unstoppable force of nature of which I become. That's me. So that's what I'm saying. God is molding me, working on me, creating, building me every day. That's all I focus on. But yeah, I'm going to keep going hard. As hard as it is, like I said, you don't even know, bro. It's to the point, bro. Like folks told me this and that. It's hard for me to even, you know, move some days. It's hard for me to get up because I'm so sore. That's all, because I'm overworking. You know, I'm doing so much working out and training. It's hard. And you know what I do on those days? I still get up and then I go even harder than I did the day before. You understand? My body has no choice but to transform and get with it and get with the program. You understand? That's how hard I go. Yeah, like I said, I'm doing conditioning basically all day long. You know what I mean? We doing running, sprints, wind sprints, doing martial arts. I'm doing everything, bro. And like I said, I'm on another level with this stuff already, man. I move so fast, I'm teleporting. Real talk. I know these folks and their feelings because you wasn't expecting all this. See, that's the thing. The reading says, and the download said, I think today or yesterday, it said, I think it was today, it said, and it's been saying this, it said, they never expected it to be you. Why not? It was always me, like God said.
Hey, that guy, while I'm thinking about it, because when he just mentioned it, he was doing his running. He was at the basketball courts earlier today. Can you send me that fucking audio file for the yakety sax?
Oh,
so
yeah.
I have that just in case I need it for one of those events.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's the thing. They never expected it to be me because y'all kept on with that delusion and kept trying to downplay who I was. See, that was the thing. Them folks like John and all them folks on 6th Street at them bars that corrupt. I mean, I don't know what y'all was on because every time I came around, you was always trying to look and this and that and say something. You know what I mean? And it's like in front of me, people were still respectful because they had to be. People wasn't, you know, in front of me, people are mad respectful, bro. So that's what I'm saying. All that stuff that they talk when I'm not around. They do all that behind my back. I'm just telling you that. You know, I could tell within 5 seconds that John was a super jelly individual, period. These folks are very jelly individuals. Like, that sucks. I mean, that's your thing. That sucks. You know, that sucks for you. I don't have that problem. You know, worried about everybody else and how much money they making and what job they got, and you know, trying to talk some way to prop yourself up and make yourself feel better. Hey, you're a grown man working in the bar industry, bro. There ain't nothing lower than that. Actually, yeah, since you want to talk facts, if you want to talk reality, since you want to talk, you know what I mean? So yeah, like I said, I don't work in a bar industry. I do that by choice. And last time I was in Austin, I didn't work in the bar industry at all. I maybe started like that. Like I said, them folks didn't even want to pay me my money or my tip outs, and I left immediately. I went and did this cooking thing, or I was cooking and doing both or whatever. Like I was doing both at one point. That's what folks don't get. Like you think if I go back out there, I'm gonna treat it the same way. I'm gonna act like I'm nobody, and then folks already know who I am now. I'm sure a lot of them now. Word has traveled, and that's what they do. They try to all feel some way, and they keep it, you know, like behind closed doors. They don't say anything in front of me. They all talk to each other and say things that aren't
Thank you,
true.
sir.
Who cares, bro? That's literally the meaning of delusion, bro. That's pointless, bro. What are you talking about? That's what I'm saying. Keep on talking, because the more you talk, the more you promote, and I'm gonna get paid more. Folks, it's too funny, son. So like I said, yeah, I mean, I might go back up there. I would never let no demons prevent me from doing nothing. And every time I go up there, it's the same thing. Got jellyfish just sitting there waiting, worried about me. You know, I got friends and people I look after and care about that I met even online, but who are from up there, and they told me they going through the same type of thing. So this is what y'all do with your time. There's tons of demons in Austin. Cool. And you know what I do for career, right? I'm like Wesley, you know who, in that vampire movie. That's what I do for a living. So when I get back to Austin, oh man, it's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be so fun. Real talk, I'm gonna have so much fun in Austin. Real talk, I can't wait, because everyone who doubted me, right? Like there's no way to doubt me. Like every point is going to be proven the minute I come back to Austin. Watch. So that's the thing. Like I'll be the real Batman. You understand? And I'll be moving through Houston, San Antonio, Austin. Houston ain't nothing to me but a couple of little clubs. When I went to the clubs were all run down and ghetto as hell. You folks forget that I came through with tons of money, and I would actually go to them clubs. Oh, I go to places that most of you wouldn't even have the heart to go to. Yeah, that's where I go to. Show up in a different suit, whatever, and they all looking at me, and it's the same type of people online, right? And I'd be right there in front of them spending millions of dollars right in front of them. You better ask about me, little homie. I'm a boss. Tyree Sneed, a real boss. You don't want to talk money, you don't know the meaning. You don't know anything about me, bro. That's what I'm saying. They just know I'm a boss. Like, okay, so I didn't become different when I worked a job or walked into any building. I'm the same dude. So show me my respect. You understand? They feel some way about my success. Okay. That never becomes my problem, homie. Maybe you should feel some way. Maybe you should try to catch up. Oh, wait, I forgot you can't, because it's literally impossible to ever catch up to me. So like I said, I'm ready, man, because I'm ready to fix Austin up the right way. And that's modern day Gotham. I'm telling you, it's Austin. That's why in the depiction, you got them parking garages. Where are their parking garages, son? In Austin. And you know how much crime is actually happening in those parking garages? That's a real thing, bro.
Parking
when he uses that tumbler or whatever,
oh my
and he shows
God,
up in
that's
that tent in
top
the
10
tumbler,
stupidest
and the
thing he's ever
scarecrow's there
said.
telling him what you know what he said, right? When he's like, what did he say? He said, you know, if you don't want to buy from me, you can buy from somebody else. Assuming Batman what? You understand? So that's what I'm saying. Like Batman is going to literally control the streets. I'm going to be in control of everything.
I'm going to start
Pure
put up
dominance, pure
parking
power.
garages around the.
You understand? So that's the thing. Like Austin is about to really become Gotham, and folks aren't even ready. So when I'm actually there and I'm operating, it's going to be like when folks catch a glimpse of me and see that's Batman, they're going to be like, whoa. When I go out on the town as me, as the real Bruce Wayne, as Tyree Sneed, to have a drink and go have some fun, people are going to be trying to talk to me and holler at me, bro, you're the Batman, bro. What's going on? You run this city. You feel me? So everything you said, every time, I've proven everything y'all said wrong. You said something about Austin. Oh, like I told you, I run Austin. That's my city. I do that in my sleep, little homie.
That's all right, I got to roll a joint. I need to smoke
bro,
more
I was
pot
moving
for
through
this
San Antonio,
bullshit.
Lytle, Austin, Houston. I was everywhere, bro. Always. I was going everywhere, doing everything. That's what I'm saying. Y'all be just overcompensating too much. Y'all be talking too much. Talk is cheap. And San Antonio is a silly city too, because them dudes in San Antonio, they just be standing outside and you can just smell what it smells like. And they be thinking they're on something and they hustling. They don't know the meaning of hustling. Them boys in San Antonio don't get no money. I know everything about the streets, homie. Are you serious? I had rappers that I was with trying to sign and give a record deal when I had over 300,000 in the bank in San Antonio. We went to the mall, bro. He got arrested. He went and messed up because he couldn't control his emotions. He got locked up. Yeah, he got arrested right in front of me, bro. I'll be talking to artists, trying to sign artists, and they go make mistakes like that right in front of me. And you had an opportunity to get cash in your pocket and free money and rap for me. You understand? Yeah. He could have been a part of the record label. The other little homie was in College Station. Then he went out there to Houston. Remember, he was scared of the streets, right? So then he was saying that he wanted to get in my car. And I said, no, not like that. You're not getting in my car. Remember? Yeah, and he was entitled, and he was scared in the streets, and he was running.
Smoke him if
then
you got him.
He got locked up. Same thing for the exactly what I'm talking about, right? Exactly what I told him not to do. And then he gets locked up, and then he talking about, can you bail me out? Is that a serious question? these wannabe rap artists, I mean, you got to help yourself at some point. If somebody's offering you a real opportunity, you know, I don't care that I'm not paying you money up front, right? Like, you got to cherish that opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, when I ask you what's up, what you doing, I'm trying to put you on the game and an opportunity. You got to make the right moves. And that's exactly what I tell them all. I say, right now, don't get into no trouble and don't get locked up. That's all you got to do. You understand? And we can work together. When I get back to that city, we going to work together. I was traveling through every city. That's the way I'm going to be moving. Homies is broke everywhere, bro. Homies is poor and they looking for a come up. And that's the problem. They'd rather make a little come up, a fake come up, because none of them make a come up, and keep on, you know, doing things the same way, which is just going to have them back at square one, poor. Mm-hmm. That's why they're always broke, because they can't think, right? And it's going to have them back at square one, poor, broke, with no money, when they literally have an opportunity right in front of them that if they would just listen and stop talking so much, they would have money put in their pocket, right? Everything you want, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said, remember that other artist from Philly? Yeah, I was going to pay for everything. I would have had him in a whole hotel paid for. Everything. I was going to pay for everything and facilitate the entire environment. He could have come out here. I was going to have everything right for him out here, already set up, ready for him, right? And he would have had everything. He would have had it good. I would have been putting money in his pocket. He would have been rapping for me with my record label. But instead, he wanted to sit there and try to talk crazy for no reason, right? And overcompensate because he felt some way, because he felt phased. Like I said, he asked me, do you got $100,000 to just waste right now? And I did. And I said, yeah, but I'm not going to give that to you. Common sense. I'm a businessman, brother. You talking to a real hustler. What? That's hustling? That's not hustling. And that's why he's still in prison to this date, and he completely lost. Yeah, shout out to Mikey T, the movie star. Y'all really dropped the ball on that one. You sure do know how to fail, Mikey
T.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. See, folks don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about what you got and how much money you got. That don't mean nothing. None of these folks have any money. P. Diddy don't have any money. What are you talking about? It wasn't about that. It was about who wins, who's winning. It's about who won, who stood on business, and who was a gangster. I proved I'm the biggest gangster in the entire country and world, bro. You better get real. I've been out here running the streets for decades, for years, making all the millions of dollars. What are you talking about? Yeah, I found out some of these folks who make up fake stories, like I told you, they're like over like 50 years old, 40 something, almost 60. You can't be serious, man. Oh my goodness, these folks funny. So like I said, let them
50,
keep on doing what they're doing. Just talking,
almost 60.
We're gonna keep on moving milestones and reaching milestones with my business and everything I'm doing every day, and I get paid to talk. Do you? Now, I don't just run Austin.
I'm 36. I'm going to be a 40 and 50 to 40 to 5, almost 60 more fucking years.
Okay. Trust me, honey. I run Austin, San Antonio, Houston, College Station. I run all of Texas. Texas is my state. And I mean that. And see, that's the difference. I wouldn't ever get caught up. I would never allow myself to even pay folks the time of day or care what they had to say. Everybody has an opinion. Opinions are like what? And they don't matter. So what are you talking about? You feel me? I could care less what somebody say. You welcome to talk and say whatever you want, even in front of me. Why would I care? If it doesn't exist, I ain't gonna care. I'm not gonna pay it the time of day. Yeah. See, that's what happens when you actually have everything to lose and everything going for you because you hustled and worked hard. You have to stop caring what people are talking about. Yeah. You wouldn't know because you don't know how to be successful. Y'all never been successful. I've succeeded my entire life nonstop, homie. Yep. Yeah, I run all of Texas. Texas is mine. This is my state.
You dabbing on Ledgeview?
I don't make the mistakes you make. I don't get online, to go back and forth. There's never a debate. I just literally run everything for real. So we're not the same because I make better, conscious, calm decisions. And that's what makes me even more powerful.
As long as we're talking about it, I found I have a gram of diamonds. I forgot live resin diamonds in my refrigerator. Like last week, totally forgot I had it. It's still fresh and everything. But that being said, when I was camping up in Mammoth Mountain last summer, I had some live resin diamonds sitting on like the picnic table we were at for like a week. It was just sitting there in the sun fucking all week. I ended up bringing it home with me. The residuals on that, it's solid as a rock, but I still have it in my refrigerator in case of emergency break glass.
Just like my career literally
throw it away.
My career protects me from ever really having a problem for the most part. And folks are going to look at it and say, well, he does it for a career and he's a civilian, but he's independent. And like, we know what he does because we heard about him. So, they're going to have to take that into account no matter what situation it is, no matter what city and state we in. They're going to say, I don't care. Any judge, if they're looking at any matter, they're going to look at it and say, little homie does this for a career. They're going to say, I can't even imagine what he goes through and deals with. That's the first thing they're going to think. They're going to say, this dude does this for a living. He's really Batman. It changes things. It really does. Because they're going to be like, bro, I admire and respect this guy. And no matter what, unless they're just totally corrupt and no good. And even then, they're still going to be looking at it like, this dude is amazing. Like, are you serious? There's nobody who's ever done what I do. You know what I mean? So, like I already know what it is, man. I know how to do things. I know how to de-escalate. I know how to handle situations the best way possible. And that's really what we have to do. We got to be smart, man. We're here to try to bring, peace and prosperity and help the people. And I want to see people do well, man. We're here to have people be happy. We're not on what y'all folks is on. So that's what I don't get. Like, bro, I come
How
from the
is he
streets.
still going?
You know what I mean? We know what I'm about.
Man.
I
You know
don't
what I'm saying? So what are
fucking
you talking
know.
about, bro? All you got to do is check my rap sheet in my background. You know about me. So what you mean?
We're almost caught up.
Solidified gangster for real. Just because new folks want to talk, I mean, that's fine. The whole millennial
about
generation.
2.5 minutes behind. I think we're safe to go back to normal.
Yeah.
Just in case
Anybody
to give us some
talk is shit,
leeway.
partner. I'll talk to you in a minute, man. Much love. We over here building, baby. I can care less
like
what
the
anybody
fourth
has to
I'll
say.
talk
I'm
to you
about
in a
results
minute.
and action and how much money can you
doesn't
produce?
do no
how
talking,
many checks can you produce?
Magpie.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna do the record label thing. I'll probably play some street ball on my off days. We're gonna get the whole thing going. That's why I'm trying to get super active, because the minute God give me the money, I get the hell out of here. I can't wait. Minute I do, oh boy, I'm getting on the road. We're gonna get everything moving. It's gonna be nonstop action packed, everything. It's gonna be just like that depiction when I show up on the bat pod and all the lights turn off. Remember? All the lights turn on. He say, what was that? Right? He says, oh, what did he tell him? He says, oh boy, you're in for a show tonight, son. You don't get it. This is what we're going to be doing, touring, bro. Like, it's the real Batman, the real thing. We're coming through on motorcycle. I'm gonna probably have a crew with me that I recruit, and I'll
new friends. I traded
people
in.
like join it along the way, whoever I want. Like, I'm gonna build a team, bro, that's gonna help me do what I'm doing. Do you understand what I'm saying? And not even, I'll do it all by myself. I don't need nobody, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna have a team. I have some friends and stuff, some people backing me. But my point
He went
is,
from having a team
just like that.
to
We're
being
gonna be
solo to having a team again in like.
Let's hear that one again. That's worth it listening. Re-listen.
What was that? Right? He says, oh, what did he tell him? He says, oh boy, you're in for a show tonight, son. You don't get it. This is what we're going to be doing, touring, bro. Like, it's the real Batman, the real thing. We're coming through on motorcycle. I'm gonna probably have a crew with me that I recruit, and I'll be able to just like have people like join it along the way, whoever I want. Like, I'm gonna build a team, bro, that's gonna help me do what I'm doing. Do you understand what I'm saying? And not even, I'll do it all by myself. I don't need nobody. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna have a team. I have some friends and stuff, some people backing me.
Jesus.
But my point is, yeah,
it's like when he makes up a girl in his head and then instantly starts fighting with her.
Love that.
Oh, that was that one. It was like what, 2 weeks ago, where I think it was a Christina troll during the breakup. Then they got into a relationship, and then he got into a fight with her. That was impressive. Fucking hell.
Show like the minute
he has finally ended this fucking nonsense. We got about 3 minutes left.
God.
Yeah, 3 minutes left, and if you want to stick around, we'll do hand-me-down hoodies and get the hell out of here.
Sheriff, I'm only sticking around for that song.
City and the Batman Showtime. That's what y'all don't get.
I think that was a CIA fucking.
I ain't got to worry about no rap concerts, because my thing is real. I'm the Batman, and folks is gonna be watching at night. Like, bro, is that for real? Like, what the hell? That's the real Batman flying around. Like, yeah, and I'm not just out there driving, riding around in circles doing nothing. We're out there working and fixing everything and working on every block. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah, and we won't be doing live streams. We won't have location on. We doing everything privatized. You feel me? We ain't doing none of that, because I'm not taking no chances. You feel me? I already know what these folks is on, and these corrupt folks. So like I said, we'll record the videos and we'll put out the footage after, when I get back to the hotel or Batcave or wherever I'm at in these different cities and states, right? Everything brand new, right? And resting, right? And turn on the TV, hook up the cameras, get all the footage playing on there, and take a look back and watch everything I just did. That's the thing. Like, we might need camera angles. I might have to have, like, I don't know. We're going to see. I'm not going to have a crew that's moving around with me, but we're going to have to figure it out somehow. You understand what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like, this is real, bro. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to
That would come in handy then if he had the Guy Fawkes mask on underneath the Batman mask. No one would be able to know who he is, even if he took the mask off. That'd be perfect.
Camera crew at some point, but they can't do everything. I'm not going to have them do certain things, maybe walk with me, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe they can do the best they can. I mean, maybe, yeah, I guess somebody could film, you know what I'm saying? I guess they could film if they just sitting and they not doing anything. I don't see why not. They could do that. That way they can get camera angles, but I don't know about that. See, that's the thing. I don't know. We'll do it the right way, but that's
arguing with himself.
I'll figure it all out, man. I ain't even worried about it. But I'm gonna be wearing a GoPro. You know what I mean? Maybe one on the front and back and have them both running. You understand? So it's going to be beautiful, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, we will have to have a camera crew at some point because I'm going to have different angles of me, of Batman coming through and everything I'm doing. That's the point. But everything I'm doing is real. You feel me? So that's what folks don't get. Like, this is real, bro. This is not a gimmick.
Enough
like
cameras where he
rap.
may as well even just do a 3D render of himself to play in VR mode. Fucking goddamn Brownsville Batman bullshit.
Yeah, it's so fucking real. He has to shoot it like a movie.
His
For what?
art,
To watch it back later? What is going on right now?
is RTS mentioned what the name of the game's going to be? The screenshots he's got coming out are just amazing.
No, he didn't tell me the name.
I mean,
Or I don't remember hearing it.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it either, but I can't wait to play it.
This is not.
I said that about the Cyber Apocalypse 339, and I still haven't played that yet. But
folks that go on 6th Street and you ask, why do you have a camera crew out here or fake security? Oh, he's a millionaire. No, he's not. Not a single one of you has ever been a millionaire. I know that for a fact. It's like what's his name says in the vampire movie, where he says, you're not immortal. I must have heard 1,000 of you saying, you know what, say the same thing. Each one of them what? Oh, ain't none of you rich. Ain't none of you millionaires. None of you. There was never. The only person who's really made real money like that and is the only self-made trillionaire for real tangibly facts is me. I'm talking tangibly trillions. Y'all never come close to me.
Hey, at least he brought it back to the name of the title, the stream, Batman manifests trillions of dollars every day. He usually never even mentions the title.
You understand?
Stream,
so that's what I'm saying. No, like we have to go broke and be poor at some point. That's how you build the strength. That's how you bounce back. That's what life about. If you can't bounce back, then you ain't about nothing. You can have all the money in the world. You still ain't nobody and nothing. It's about your spirit, brother. That's why God is building the spiritual strength. Money doesn't matter. God matters. On that note, I'll talk to y'all later, man. Keep it real, easy.
Going into the bathroom.
I gotta take a shit. I'm not gonna get into it. You ever verbalize stuff when you're walking around your own house or something like that? All of a sudden you're like, oh shit, I gotta take a shit. And you say it out loud, whatever. I did that today. It was before I went out and ran some errands, and I had my thumb on the voice activated for Gemini on my Samsung phone. I'm like, oh shit, I got a shit. So I'm like talking to my dog or whatever, because I was about ready to take her out because I already had her harness on. So my phone hears it and it says, would you like me to find the nearest bathroom for you? I'm like, what the fuck? I hear that in my earpiece automatically. I had no idea what was going on with that. Anyway, great story, Sheriff. Fuck that. I have no segue, but I can't believe I missed this one. I don't think I've played it live here yet, but I know it's on the Sheriff Songs Perp 2 Volume 5. Hand Me Down Hoodies. All right.
Sneed on the porch at noon, sunburned face humming an out of tune blues. Got a trash bag wardrobe courtesy of a friend, smells like someone else's life from way back when. Sleeves too long, stains that won't fade, left pocket full of dreams that he never got paid. Says man, it's vintage, it's retro, it's cool, but the zipper's broke and it smells like a tool. He wears it like armor, like it chose him to be king of the curve in his hand-me-down hoodie. Hand-me-down hoodie, hood full of lies, says he's getting back on track for the 45th time. Hand-me-down hoodie, free but it costs every shred of dignity. Joe, we already lost. Laugh if you want, yeah, it's dark, it's true. He's wrapped up in someone else's past like it's new. Every month, same text, same plea. Hey, big dog phone bill, do help me. Got unlimited data, zero plans, scrolling conspiracies, yelling at the fans. Can't hold a job, can't hold a thought. Says the world's against him, always has been, always will be, probably not. Blames Mercury, Saturn, the phase of the moon. Says the manager hated him by the end of the afternoon. Got excuses stacked higher than laundry he needs. Every shirt's got a story, none of them read. Hand-me-down hoodie, pockets full of smoke. Every promise he makes is already broke. Hand-me-down hoodie, charity chic, whacking someone else's mercy 7 days a week. It's sad, it's dumb, it's painfully true. Joey Sneed's whole identity came in a bag with shoes. Oh, he swears he's a genius, just misunderstood. Meanwhile, asking for rights to the liquor store again like he should. Says next month I'm good, I can handle my shit. But next month shows up and he's still like this.
Bro, it's just a phone bill. Yeah, it's just this once. It's just till I get ready.
Hand-me-down hoodie, freed at the seams, just like every big plan Joey's ever dreamed. Hand-me-down hoodie, laughs in the rain, even Goodwill wouldn't take it again. You laugh 'cause it's funny, you wins 'cause it's true. Some people don't fall, they just slowly slide into you. Oh, Joey Speedway says love you, my guy. Ask for next month before you reply. Standing there proud like he earned every thread, and a hand-me-down hoodie and the knife never left.
All right.
Give that one a B plus.
B+?
It was no.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It was no human zoomies, but it was pretty good.
I'll take it. For some reason, I feel like we did this, but it's not in my fucking media files where I'm like, I don't think I played it here. I don't know. Who fucking cares? Thanks for the compliment. I'll take it. Anyway, that's all I got. You guys got anything to add? That bullshit?
No, I think we're good.
All right,
Yeah, I'm good.
Frost, that guy. Appreciate you guys. Chat. Appreciate you. Go and get.
I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.